Hi, everyone. I just wanted to share my own personal way on how to get a John Frusciante kind of tone. I see and read and hear a lot of comments on how other people do it, and there's a few things I do a little differently, so I'll just share that with you. Starting with the guitar, obviously, a Fender style guitar is pretty necessary. My weapon of choice is a Strat. Um, This one in particular was aged to resemble John's 62 without getting too crazy into the replica thing. It's got Fender American Standard pickups in it, which is what John actually has in his 62. And I just love the way it plays. I love the way it sounds. And that's a big chunk of the battle right there. Next up is the amp. So this is a Trainer YCV50 tube amp. It's got EL84 tubes in it, similar to a Marshall, basically a Canadian version of the British sound. But check this out back here. This is one of the secret weapons. It's the Dr. Z air brake, which is a power attenuator. As you can see, I have that almost on the max setting there. And what that allows me to do is to crank the power section of the amp without knocking the house down. As you can see, I like my master volume high. That gets the tubes compressing. Sounds really great when it's working hard. To be able to play at reasonable levels, that attenuator is very necessary. I like to keep the channel specific volume not too high, just a little bit of breakup, and treble, bass, mid, that changes as I see fit. Not really too particular about that. So now I'll show you my pedals. I'm just going to stick to the ones that matter more for John's specific tone, not go through them all. You'll notice right after the tuner I have a Boss CS3 compression sustainer. I leave this pedal on all the time with the settings as you see them. Just a very long attack, a bit of sustain. It's supposed to be a subtle effect, just looking to beef up the tone a little bit, which I'll show you. It's just something I like to have on. I find that I get a little bit more bite out of my tone leaving it this way. Now if you want to do blood sugar type settings, this is also a great pedal to have for that. So what I would do in that case is move the attack to a very short attack, beef up the sustain a bit, and I'll go through both sort of examples where I'll play my normal tone, and then if I'm looking for blood sugar kind of stuff, I'll play that as well. So from there, it goes to the noise suppressor, which isn't really part of John's rig, I don't think, but it's something I like to have. I leave that on most of the time as well. It just helps clean up the noise from my dirt loop. So I throw all the overdrive pedals through there. The Boss DS2, commonly known, Slane Castle, the John Frusciante fuzz tone. I have it in turbo mode, not all the way on the distortion level, just set to be a tiny bit louder than my clean signal coming in. I'll play a little bit with this. And also what's important to notice about the DS2 is that I have that before the wah pedal. And that's clutch for getting that John Frusciante dirty wah tone. This wah pedal is basically a WH10 clone inside of a Dunlop body or a casing, which I prefer. It's made by Wilson. It's called the 10 Spot. This is the Boss SD1 Super Overdrive. I've been using this for years and I love it. I'm glad that John has it as part of his rig now. It's like a light duty overdrive pedal. You hear it all over the new album. It's still got some grit, but it's also very dynamic, and you can hear what the guitar is doing pretty well with it. I love it. After the dirt loop, I have sort of the modulation and then the delay stuff going on. So first is the MXR Phase 90. You can hear this on stuff like Throw Away Your Television. I like a nice slow phase on that. Nice slow sweep. Then the Boss Super Chorus. Not really my favorite chorus pedal, but it gets the job done. And the trick there is to have a fast rate and a lot of depth to get the sort of warble that John has in his chorus tone. And then the Line 6 delay modeler, I have a setting here for like Don't Forget Me. I have another setting for like a slapback, which you'll hear on Throw Away Your Television. Then even other bands like Audio Slave, Cochise will have that sort of tone. I like having this so you can have multiple presets at once. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys like the video. Want to hear what you guys think. Any questions, comments, leave them below, and I'll get back to you on them. And yeah, hope this helps, and hope some of you try some of this stuff out for yourself, and hopefully it works for you. Thanks.